Talk to Mr. Bullshit. Run to Gutenberg.
Good day to you. I'll be right with you.
Master Bushek?
Aye?
I'm Henry of Skalitz. I'm interested in Master Skoda's old burnt-down forge. I spoke to his widow, Magdalena, about it.
For Christ's sake. She didn't pull you in off the street, did she? The mad old crone?
Well, more or less.
Old age must... All I can tell you about the forge is the same thing I tell Magdalena when she bothers me about, even getting the building back into its original...
I take care of them.
Aye. But only a member of the Cuttenberg Blacksmiths Guild can work the trade around here.
Could I join the guild?
It's not that simple. The guild is a private, and the other masters aren't too trusting when it comes to outsiders.
Lord have mercy.
So I reckon they won't be too keen on the idea.
How could I convince them?
That's hard to say. But maybe first,
Which are?
First, you have to come from a respectable family. Second, and third, tell me, blacksmith, what sort of...
Not only do I come from a respectable family, but a black...
Oh?
From here.
Wait. Martin?
Frisky.
Aye, of course, Frisky. We used...
I'm afraid he's no longer with us.
Christ. I'm very sorry to hear that. Some of the masters were good friends of his. To tell you the truth, that will likely affect your chances as a contender. As Frisky's son, you'll have a great...
As far as experience...
Obila, eh? The royal...
I have the sword here.
No need. I'll trust you. It seems answering questions about your family. Are you...
What does the guild try?
The guild trial consists of a verbal exam and a practical exam. First, you'll have to answer, and after that, you'll forge a sword. Of course, the trial comes at a small fee.
Oh,
well then,
damn.
What is the verbal...
In short, all the basic...
I can.
Glad to hear it. Everything you need to know is neatly laid out in... And for a small fee...
I'm interested.
Here it is.
I'm ready.
Great. But we'll meet tomorrow at noon. And one more thing. If you'd like, you could... First, I reckon you should take a look. Young apprentice said there was some... commotion when I wasn't here.
Aye, there was.
Well, Aren't you going to tell me what happened?
There was some folks from Limburg here. They said you owe them money.
Ah, and what did you tell them?
I said they've got the wrong shop.
You did well. So they left?
Unfortunately, we got into a bit of a scuffle. One of them tried to reach over the counter, and that young apprentice bumped into him a bit. But it wasn't too bad in the end. Almost nothing happened.
Almost.
One of them, this... You're always welcome here.
Act of creation. Straw yellow hue. Correct strike against overheating.
I'd like to wait.
Very well then.
Should we get going?
I believe it's high time. Don't even bother looking at that old clock of ours. It seems all the other masters are looking forward to what Frisky's sung. Come now. Guild's Forge isn't far. We'll just pass through the lower market and... There. Did you get a chance to study the handbook?
Of course.
Mind if I test your knowledge a bit along the way? Are sparks a good sign while forging?
Yes, they're a good sign.
I'm afraid not. It was a trick question. If sparks fly when you're hammering, it's a good sign.
How dare you ask me a trick question, you son of a bitch. Deceiving me, you are. Fucked up, that is.
Come now. The Guild's Forge isn't far. We'll just pass through the lower market and we're there. Did you get a chance to study the handbook?
Of course.
Mind if I test your knowledge a bit along the way? Why do blacksmiths whistle while they're hammering?
To keep rhythm.
Exactly. It's so they can keep rhythm. I have one more question. How can you tell you're making progress while forging?
The workpiece changes shape.
That's right. The longer you forge, the closer your workpiece resembles the finished product. Wonderful. It seems you really did prepare. I reckon the others have a lot to look forward to. A good blacksmith should never stop learning.
Interesting, the questions change.
I have a number of designs in my armor smithy that I collected on my travels throughout the kingdom.
You don't have the coin?
Quite a unique collection.
All right, bastard.
And
Come
the
on,
best
then.
part is,
here.
Now
I'm
you're
happy
gonna
to share it with others. Stop by any time. Learn to make something new. Your customers will surely appreciate it, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Your trial still awaits. Just a little further now.
A little farther, you say? Just a wee bit farther.
Well then, are you ready for the trial?
How many schnapps I got left? Damn, I got 8. Damn, I got 12. I'm gonna save again. Shit.
Lass es uns tun.
I'm ready.
Honored friends, Masters of the blacksmith.
So, this is old Frisky's lad. I can hardly believe it.
Aber I do not see much of a resemblance.
Vielleicht ein wenig.
I do not see it.
Aye, aye. Frisky here, frisky there. All that...
Martin was a good bloke and an excellent swordsmith. If Henry here...
Genau, genau.
Look, I didn't know this frisky fella of yours. I'm more interested to see.
We'll see what he can do shortly. Just to be in the first part, the verbal examination. If he makes a single mistake, this part of the exam is after the verbal examination comes the practical one.
And if he is successful...
Let's begin with the first part of the trial.
I'd like to ask Henry if sparks while forging are a good or bad sign.
That depends. When you're hammering the piece, it's a good sign. But when you're heating it up, it's a bad one.
Correct?
I knew you wouldn't be fooled.
Let's move on to the second.
Say, Heinrich, how can you tell you have made progress on your workpiece?
By the shape.
That's right.
Correct.
Last question.
What's the final step before completing a piece?
Quenching.
Quenching the workpiece in a barrel.
That's correct.
Richtig.
You answered all three questions. Now, just to complete the practice, your task will be to forge a guild. Here's the design for it, as well as the material.
Viel Glück. Let's see what you can...
Let's see that...
Konzentrieren!
It looks like the lad has a firm grip.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Achtung! You're burning it.
I'm not fucking burning it. Fuck you, bitch. Acting like I'm fucking burning it. Cunt. I'm gonna have to fucking save it right before I fucking craft, because you guys are being extra right now, son. How dare you? You're all a bunch of fucking faggots.
I look forward to what you can do.
I'm ready.
Mark,
Genau.
Look, we'll see in the first. If he may, after,
and
let's speak.
I'd like...
That's right.
I knew...
Let's
Say,
By the
correct.
Correct.
Last.
What's the...
That's correct.
richtig.
You answer now. Here's the
Viel... Let's see.
Let's...
And yes, as I said, I'm saving again. Lord have mercy. That's being fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say.
Just like Martin.
Jetzt vorsichtig.
Nothing special so far.
Konzentrieren!
Take a look at that.
Damn it. I have to be careful not to ruin it.
The lad's fucking it up.
I'm not. I'm about to.
Potion.
Let's see then.
Genau.
It looks like the lad has a firm grip.
You all are a bunch of cocksuckers. How dare you judge me?
Stärker.
All done?
Let's see what you made. Excellent, Henry. I'm glad you didn't disappoint. Honored friends, master, let us head for the guild.
Wunderbar.
After successfully fulfilling all requirements, I'm proud to announce our guild has grown by a new approach.
What the fuck?
Kneel. Swear for the first time on your honor and by God Almighty that you will defend the interests of the Blacksmiths Guild of Kuttenberg.
I swear.
Swear for the second time that you will protect all secrets entrusted to you by the guild.
I swear.
And swear for the third time that you will always...
I swear.
Now hang your guild sword. Now
Mach
just
es
the
einfach.
final step. Hang it up.
Mine looks the coolest.
Welcome to the guild, Henry. It's now up to you to...
I'm following in my foul. Even as a lad, when I watched him by the forge, I wanted to be today, thanks to you. My dream has come true. I like to think he'd be proud.
He would be. Without it. In any case, from this day forward, Henry is to take over Skoda's forge and repair it. He therefore acquires the right to use it with the guild her jointure after the death of her husband.
That won't be for much longer anyway.
She's a kind woman.
We'll see about that. Once she goes poking her nose into everything.
It sounds like you have your work cut out for you, Henry. But the ceremony is...
Finish sorting out the
discuss.
And what are we going to do about the gold plate?
The legacy of the forge. I mean, I have guild keys to the guild hall. How am I trespassing? What the fuck? Here's keys to the building. Oh, you can't go there.
Huh?
Back to the location.
Stop that whistling.
Shut your face, Horson.
Quality goods here.
Speak again and I'll cut your tongue. Feed it to me, dog.
Greetings.
Good to see you.
Meh, 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 meh. Meh, 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 meh. Hacking at the ground. Just figure I got enough coin for this bullshit.
Good news.
Wonderful. Finally, I'm just worried that once you see the mess inside...
Why would I run?
I'm just joking. But the house will have to be cleared out first before you can do anything. Clear the rubble, put it in sacks, take it outside to the wagon, and I'm afraid I won't be of much help. My back...
I'm sure I can manage.
I hope so. Looks like you have some... But first, you'll have to get inside. The entrance...
I'll figure it out.
But say I'll just unblock that damn shit. Yes, yes.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Whew. Whew.
More and more sacks.
Whew.
Those sure look heavy.
Some of this is bound to come in handy. Looking better already.
Very nice. How lovely. What the fuck is that? It's a damn crocodile head. What the hell?
I wonder what's in store for me here. This looks like it was an apprentice's room.
Oh Lord have mercy.
I reckon I can still use these materials. Whew.
Clean it up.
Whew.
You don't gotta tell me twice. I'm doing it right now.
Carrying those heavy
Lugging
sacks up and down
sacks
stairs.
really never gets old.
I like carrying sacks, do you?
What's this? It has Moritin's mark on it. I'll have to ask Magdalena.
Henry? My word, you really are a handy lad. You see this, Skoda? Your forge...
I found this. The mark. Do you know what it could be?
Aye, that looks like one of the They always met up in the evenings after work, and over something so silly, no less.
Why did they meet?
Because of the broken astronomical clock on the Rathaus Tower. Back then, the city officials decided they wanted it fixed. Your pa got all excited about it, then got my old Skoda involved, along with that other apprentice that was here. What was his name? Oh, I can't recall, but I remember they did some work on it, but...
They blew it off?
Not at all. They brought in some Italians, all the way... And how do you think that turned?
They messed it up?
It was a terrible disgrace. The Italians... There was no money left for the repairs, and there still isn't. But what can you do?
I want to get the forge.
All right, then. This was Skoda's table. He was always... He could stand here for hours. And now, it's... I think there's just one thing left. You have to put up a shop sign. Have a look at the plans here. Good work, Henry.
We'll get this place up.
Now that you're officially open,
What do you need?
nothing difficult. It served me for many years, even after he died. Only now it's all worn down.
Why didn't you get a new one in all those years?
I don't need... Besides, if you're even...
Of course.
And don't forget to sharpen it too.
I noticed your bro...
It's a nightingale. I used to sing while I worked. And he'd always say...
This is a real master.
It's mainly a keepsake now. And an axe doesn't make the best...
I'd like to know more.
What would you like to...
How did he become a guild master?
Not long after our wedding, he passed the guild exam. There were 2 vacant ones. One in town, in the merchant. Everyone was surprised he chose this place. But we were right. People didn't mind walking outside the walls as our smithy prospered. Shkodda's influence grew, not just in the guild. He even talked about but he didn't.
What happened after?
It's all a bit of a blur. I don't really remember that time. It all happened so quickly. He fell ill. Suddenly the smithy was full of people. The journeyman disappeared without a... And the rest you know.
Fuck is that noise?
How many journeymen did he train here?
Well, Not all that many, to be honest. It
Coffee?
started with some lad called Yameba from Petch. But the boy couldn't take Shkodder's high standards, and my husband was a strict man. I can't remember a single apprentice who stayed. Your father, wasn't it? Him and the Fly. The two of them stayed together here, too. That says something about their skill. They were just fine smiths, and Shkodder held them in high regard.
Would you tell me something about Martin?
Gladly. What would you like to know?
What was Martin like when he was young?
He was a well-mannered boy. I didn't know him outside the forge, but by all accounts he was quite a rascal. Word was, he never missed a chance for mischief. He was always betting on something. Even tried it on with my Shkodder. He eventually talked him into a wager. I don't even remember what for. That he'd leap the brook down on Bach. He took a long pole and said he'd vault right over. It seemed like a clever idea, but the pole snapped in two, and poor Martin plunged straight into the water. Shkodder called him Frisky from that day on.
How was he at the trade?
Better than good. He wasn't a complete beginner when he came. He'd trained under another master first. I can't recall where from. I think he brought a few sketches with him, which he showed Shkodder, and the two of them tried to work something out. He wanted to become a swordsmith, and it showed. He really cared about mastering the craft. He spent a lot of time at it. My husband praised him for being able to think for himself from the very beginning. And he didn't hand out praise lightly, let me tell you that.
How did you get along with Martin?
He was no trouble. Ate whatever I cooked, helped out now and then when it was needed. He was a bit like a son to me, really. Although he never wanted to talk about his family, where he was born, where he came from. No one could get it out of him.
Why did he end up leaving Kuttenberg when things were going so well for him here?
If only I knew. One day he was still here, comforting me, saying everything would be all right. And the next day,
Yo, go lay down.
He was gone. I often wondered if he'd got himself into trouble somehow. But I never did find out what it might have been. And I doubt we ever will.
Hi, 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 hi. I shall smith you the finest axe in all of Bohemia.
It's already cooled off. It's not worth it. It's already cooled off. It's not worth it.
I mean, why the fuck are axes so hard to fucking forge? Good lord. Rotate. Beautiful. Very nice. But I fixed her axe, bro. What the fuck? She literally asked me to fix her axe. What's happening? I did. Oh, sharpen it. I gotta sharpen it.
That's one sharp blade. I have that axe you wanted.
Wonderful. My word. This is really great work, Henry. Your customers will just be warned. People here in the city care more about the quality of work than in the countryside. If you mess up a piece while forging and it ends up being low quality...
All right.
Word will spread soon. Everyone around here knows me, so sometimes they might come. I did the same for my husband.
That works for me.
Glad to hear it.
As long as it doesn't bother.
Why would it? I'll help out around the house, and I'll be happy to help with this too. Oh, and one more important thing. You can also sell... There's a storeroom past the left door under the archway on the street, where you'll find a chest you can... Here's the key to the chest.
Damn, this bitch will sell shit for me.
Where did you say?
In the storeroom.
You've taken on quite...
I don't mind. In the meantime...
What do you mean?
The Guildmasters are an eclectic bunch. It would be best if you try to be on good terms with everyone. For example, Boris of Brod loves nothing more than rolling dice. If you offer him a game at the Guildhall, he used to be one of your... Oh, yes, you do. It was good to see you, my friend.
That's cool. I'll take all that motherfucker's money.
Theo, lay the fuck down.
Damn. That would have been sick.
It needs a bit more.
Why is it taking so long for these frickin' items to be not stolen? Damn it. I want to make the money. Give me all your groschen. There's no, like, requests for items, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's happening here? I guess I'm gonna beat this cunt in a game of dice. I'm going to take all your money. Excuse me.
Whoa. Jesus Christ, I can smell you from over here.
That's rough.
Ah, if it isn't our...
Well, it's just passed pretty well.
Well, best of luck to you, lad. Us guild masters have to...
By the way...
Aye, that's no... What about you?
Of course.
Glad to hear it. What game would you like?
Courtiers.
Let's play.
Yeah, I'm gonna take all your money, bro. A mistake you have made to face me in a game of dice.
Oh, Fortuna!
Fortuna! Yes, and the Fortuna is mine, my friend. I might beat you in one fucking go, jeez.
Damn it.
Not a bad play.
They're yours, lad. Why did I even start playing?
Yeah, that's what you should ask yourself.
These ones here. Alright, that'll do.
You lucky bastard.
At least take a bath before you go out.
Damn, why is he hitting these crazy plays now all of a sudden? Just fucking madness.
Finished. Your turn.
Still not good enough to beat me. Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
If I was you, I'd take it. Have you lost your mind?
Perhaps
You're
I
going
have.
to lose everything.
No, I'm not.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
My God, what a... Well played. You play a lot better than your pard.
Really?
Aye, but he did more than all right for himself in other areas. You know what? Now listen, I had an idea. When you play...
What do you mean?
Players in Kuttenberg and beyond always appreciate it when someone like a guild... It'll help our prestige as well as... And so you have something to play for. Take this.
Thanks.
And one more thing. When me and the other... You seem like the type of fella that's been through a...
You're right.
Is that so? Just so you understand, us fellas at the guild are craftsmen. And now that we have someone like you, we might not have to go looking for it else.
What's this about?
A shipment of materials that got stuck. One of our German masters. Go and see him.
Wait a moment. I wanted to ask you about...
Of course I did. All the blacksmiths are... But it was different with Frisky. That was real friendship. The things I got up to with him and Fly. These days, nobody would believe me.
I hear he and Scott...
Aye, everyone wanted to back then. But they could have just been yanking...
Well, I don't think Martin was the...
I suppose you're right. I reckon.
Who was Fly?
A fella called Stander. He used to... Folks used to call him Fly because he was always calm. But when he got pissed off...
He sounds like he'd be worth talking.
Aye, only he left the burg. Maybe one of the other masters will know more.
What did you get up to together?
Ha! Things that aren't polite. Maybe I'll tell you sometime. But anyway, don't let me keep you. I'm sure... Smell you from over here.
Damn.
What are you barging in here for?
I'm trying to find my way out, you son of a bitch.
Be on your way.
You're just mad because I took your money? Time to go to the bathhouses to fuck me a fair maiden. Get my vitality.